This video is about the student and what makes a good student in relationship to the teacher, and also it's pertinent to shamanism and other types of religious and spiritual traditions. Some teachers have these sycophantic followers or students, and I've seen it. I've seen these big teachers eat a peach and then one of the students puts their hand out waiting desperately for the great big boss teacher to put his little peach pip into his hand when they're in the garden, and he could just as well throw it into the bush. I don't like submissiveness because I think it opens you up to exposure to abuse, and I also think it means that you've lost control and you have failed to dominate your senses. The student can become the victim. The teacher should be helping the students to break free, not making them dependent on him. But you know, the teacher, he gets more pupils, more disciples, more money, more power, bigger egos. It is in a bad teacher's interest to have a student holding their hand out to put his peach pip in, because it makes him feel good, it gives him a big ego, it makes other people think that he's really special. I have listened to some very interesting teachers that in my opinion are very good, and they have said that they quite like students that have a tendency towards the arrogant or the cocky, or who have a little bit of attitude. Why? Because it shows a little bit of pushback, and not all teachers like pushback, not all teachers like to be questioned, but a good teacher in my opinion does like to be questioned. And the student shouldn't be showing any malice or disrespect in that pushback towards the teacher. The attitude of the student should be one of curiosity, trying to understand the nature of reality, what he's doing in this mad and strange world. And the teacher should be trying to help him make sense of it, but the teacher shouldn't be trying to make him dependent on him. Big teachers, like big celebrities, can manufacture, create and manipulate auras. And it's very easy to fall under the spell of these auras, and it is a type of magic. You see people fainting, you see people getting on their hands and knees, and it's the same thing between a celebrity teacher or a normal teacher. And the young students, they're a little bit in awe of this great teacher, and the teacher doesn't do anything to stop it because it's in his interest. And you can hear people that run the propaganda machine for these great leaders. I won't name the country, but they say, oh yeah, the president, he doesn't eat. The president, he doesn't drink. The president, he doesn't go to the bathroom. Because they want to give this idea that the president or this teacher is a celestial being.
You have the answers! Don't stop! Don't stop! This is the greatest day of your life next to the day you got saved.
They want to push this teacher onto the mantle so that he can rise alongside those deities that people believe him. Yes, it's very important for us humans to think that the deities have come down here to be with us. Why would a teacher want to show that they're better than us? The whole point of a teacher is that they're on the same level as us, because they have the same problems as us, and through their experience of these problems they can then help us to get through them. What's the point having someone that doesn't have these problems? What's the point having a God on this earth that's never had to go through the same situations as us? It's an assumption to believe that a God would be able to help us out because he comes from celestial worlds. Just because you come from a celestial world doesn't mean you understand everything on the physical world. You want a teacher that's genuine. You want a teacher that's humble. And those people, because they don't want to be anything special, they're very easily missed. When you're under the teacher's spell, it can be hard to challenge him. Or if you're not under the teacher's spell and other people are, it can be also hard to challenge him because other people might think that you're being rude. A good teacher enjoys being challenged. He enjoys sparring with his students because it's through sparring that you solidify your thoughts, that you make your thoughts strong, and that you see the weaknesses in your thoughts because you're testing them on him. If a teacher doesn't be challenged, then he doesn't like to be exposed. And why doesn't he want to be exposed? Because he probably doesn't know what it is that he says that he does know. I therefore strongly urge you not to go anywhere near him. If you're going to say, oh no, this is a cultural difference, it's not a cultural difference. In all cultures, you should have students that challenge teachers, because that way the student makes themselves better and the teacher shows himself to be the teacher that he really is. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or press the big red button. Thank you very much.